on to round three. Before we go much further, I'd like to introduce our esteemed judging panel. These are some of the most amazing people I get to know in San Diego. And I'm going to allow them a few seconds each to introduce themselves. Regina?
Hi everyone. So this is so impressive. This is our community. I think being here at 8:30 on a Thursday night is so impressive. So my name is Regina. I manage the entrepreneurship program at the University of San Diego, and I've had the privilege to work with over, I don't know how many entrepreneurs now, and this is what feeds me. This is what makes me super excited. I'm so proud of all the entrepreneurs that presented tonight. Honestly, it's so hard to choose, and we're doing our best, but really it's up to you, to the audience. The judges today, we're just here to listen to what you have to say, and we're trying to do the best we can. And in the spirit of collaboration and celebration tonight, you guys rock. We're so impressed, and all of you are gonna succeed so much. Are you freaking kidding me? You gave it your all. You have all the right things done.
Sorry, I missed you. I was like, oh crap, we have to introduce ourselves now. But anyway, I'm really excited to be a judge, and everybody has done a fantastic job. So just coming up here and presenting to everybody is pretty amazing. My name is Victoria Lakers. Two things that are of interest, because I'm involved in a lot of things. One is I'm really excited to be the Tech Coast Angels Quick Pitch Chair for the event in October. So hopefully we'll see a lot of entrepreneurs there. As the show said, the applications are over and open. And the second is Changemaker Chat, which is an educational series mainly at women entrepreneurs, but women leaders in general. We have our next one coming up on July 10th at Ascent Private Capital's fabulous offices. If you know Hannah Simon here, she's amazing. But we have venture capitalist Nina Sabari coming to talk to us, and she's not only a financial genius, but she's also been an operator for a number of companies. So it's on Eventbrite under Changemaker Chat, so hope to see some faces, familiar faces there. Thank you.
Hi, Brent Cooper. Thank you all for coming out tonight. So I'm author of the New York Times bestseller, The Lean Entrepreneur, and founder of Moves the Needle, which brings an entrepreneurial spirit to large enterprises. And actually the inventor of Founders Fight Club, but not ever exactly like this. So thanks to Jeremiah and the Startup San Diego crew for rocking this. This is awesome. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tritton. Oh, gotta make sure it works right. So, Chad Tritton, I guess I'm on the panel here because I won Founders Fight Club last year. What I do is I run a software company. We do a lot of infrastructure communications. Think of it like a telephone system, but for machines. And everyone, if they were using my software, that wouldn't happen. So what I want to offer to the people both that are competing tonight and the people in the audience is you gotta keep on trying. Because I've been working on the problem that I'm working on for 13 years. And it's taken a very long time before anyone understood what we were doing. Because everyone goes, well, don't the machines already talk to each other? That's what Google does, the internet, Apple, they're all already talking to each other. There's 20 billion of those. I'm more worried about how do those lights stay on? How does the water come out of your tap? All of that's controlled by machines, 170 billion of them. And I help them talk to each other. And what's really remarkable is that after 13 years, finally I found a customer that cared. It's the United States Army. They spent $18 billion trying to solve this problem. 18 billion. And they can connect 28 vehicles together. I'm currently running 114 cruise ships across the planet. So if I had, again, any advice here, find your customer, find your story, and keep on trying, because if it matters to you, it matters to somebody else.
Did you see why he won last year? Never miss an opportunity to talk about your company, right? Exactly. This is not an easy thing to do, to talk about something you've been working on for years, or something that you're super passionate about, and in 30 seconds, give it to you, and then hear feedback about that. And remember, feedback's always this neutral thing. So I want to say to all of you up here, it was brave to do tonight. Thank you for having the courage to share your story. Thank you for starting your business in San Diego. I mean, amazing that this is where we're at. And I think that this audience, even though we ate in the middle and we made fun of it, and we had the poor lonely guy, I think, went home, so he didn't want to date. I think we owe these guys a huge round of applause for what they've done. Okay, we got some more selfies here. Go ahead. Hold on, I'm getting in front of it. I'd also like to, good job, give them one more round of applause. Great job. Finalists, go ahead and stay on stage. Finalists, stay on stage. Everyone else can head back. I'd like to bring up someone as well before we close out tonight. Joshua from Idea One wants to share a little bit about this community with you.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How many of you are enjoying this beautiful space that we have here? You know, I'm a leasing sales associate here. I've been working here for about 3 months. And I have to say, this is one of the most life-changing communities in San Diego right now. You guys just don't even understand. The ownership group came together and they created this concept. But this is more than just a community. This is a way to change the future. And what I mean by that is that the name in itself is life-changing, Idea One. Does anybody out there know what Idea One means? The acronym? It means innovation, design, education, art. You go to Silicon Valley, they have their, money-making city. You go to Hollywood, you go to New York. You know, you go to all those different places, but San Diego was lacking that. And what they wanted to do was to create jobs through our community, through you. So here we have 295 apartment homes, over 70 different floor plans, and we're looking to fill them up as soon as possible. And more importantly, we're standing in an architectural art piece. As you can see, we have that industrial style building, Building A. We have this L-shaped building with inward-facing balconies, and we also have another building right here, 3 buildings in one. But more than that, we're promoting art and creativity. And how we're gonna do that is create jobs through you. And, I mean, how many entrepreneurs we have out there? I want you to stand up if you're an entrepreneur. Stand up. I want you to look around. You could be standing next to your next door neighbor. You could be standing next to your next business partner. You could be standing next to your next customer. Right? Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to pull out your cell phone real quick. Yeah? And I want you to connect with somebody. I want you to take a selfie with somebody since we're taking selfies today. I'm gonna pass the mic, but before I go, I want you to take a selfie and I want you to tag yourself at this location. And sometime this week, I want some of you guys to share this community and invite one of your friends or family members for a tour, okay? Or even you, come tour with me, and I'm gonna lease you an apartment.
There we go. Never miss an opportunity to pitch, all right? That's right. So hey, the night's coming to a little bit of a close. I'd be remiss not to say a big thank you for San Diego Startup Week, for again putting all this stuff together. A big thank you to Idea One for putting this together. Let's give it up for School of Rap. Amazing. Amazing. This is serious stuff. Thank you so much for all the work. These guys were here 3 hours before this trying to figure out the tech issues. And so, like all good things must come to an end. How did you feel about tonight? How was it for you guys? Maybe a couple words for how it was.
I think this was a very rad experience. Definitely tested our limits, and having to change your pitch 3 times one after the other was a challenge, but it was a good learning experience for sure.
That was by far the most nerve-wracking pitch I've ever given. This is a great audience, and it was really cool to share the stage with people.
Very, very ditto, nerve-wracking. I'm glad I had a glass of wine. And no, thanks for all the good audience feedback. I mean, yeah, tried to incorporate that. And thanks.
Well, hey, so if you are a founder and you're interested in sharing at a Founder Fight Club, my name is Jeremiah Gardner. This is Brent Cooper. We run a thing called San Diego Tech Founders. We'd be happy to have you at the next one. There were over 40 applicants that applied for this one, and out of that, only 12 can advance, and you see the final 3. So out of 40, you get 3, and that's where we got. The winner of tonight will get an automatic semi-finalist bid to Quick Pitch San Diego this year, which is amazing. And so it's a big deal. They're giving away, as Ashok said earlier, $75K for the winner of that. So you get an automatic pitch to that. All the participants today will get free tickets next year to San Diego Startup Week, which is incredible. And the winner will also be asked to come back next year, just like Chad did for us today. And you can also pitch where you are a year from last time. So Chad does not miss an opportunity to talk about his startup, which is awesome. So without further ado, I'd like to announce the top 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna start with 3rd place. Don't show it yet. 3rd place. In 3rd place, drum roll please. Let's hear a little drum roll. Bang on those seats. 3rd place. Garden Answers. Garden Answers in 3rd. Which leaves us with the winner, whose name is Ray. Oh wait, you're both named Ray. Shoot. There can only be one Ray. I love this. I love this. May the best Ray win. This will settle the spelling of your name from here on out, whoever wins this, right? Yeah, R-E-Y or R-A-E, I don't know, let's see. My middle name's R-A-Y, so 3rd way to spell it. And in 1st place tonight, and there are obviously very close, we're gonna give feedback to everyone. In 1st place tonight, Ray from Doo-Wop.
So just some of the things we talked about, and of course it was a very short time to have the conversations we wanted to have. We saw grit in each of one of you. We saw the passion. You were able to tell your story very quickly, and that's huge for us. By the end, we weren't confused. We understood what you were trying to sell, and that's amazing. And it was not an easy choice at all. We're very proud of the 3 of you and everyone that participated tonight. And again, we know this is just the beginning, and we're excited to see you grow and what you develop in the next months. Stay in touch with us and with all of the community here that wants to see you succeed.
So just before our esteemed leader is going to give you the feedback from the panel, I wanted to say that the hardest thing to do, having stepped in and stood in the same place as you guys, is to hear those hard questions. But I want to say that those same hard questions that I got asked last year fundamentally changed the way that I ran my business. And I started seeing success. You've got a whole group here and a panel of judges that want each and every one of you to succeed. We ask you the questions because we want you to win. So please keep that in mind as we give you the feedback.
I guess the last thing that I'll say on this is that all three of your business models are so completely different that it actually makes the comparison kind of silly. And so, you know, we run a fun event like this and somebody's the winner, but it doesn't really judge what the worthiness of your business is or how successful that you can be. And I think all three of you demonstrated that you've learned something from the market, that you've learned that there's a need there, and that you have a solution that actually fits that market. And so if I was going to simply project success for you, it's all, the world is your oyster. And so I think you guys were all amazing. In the end, I think that we felt like the doo-wop understood the customer and how they were going to get there in a way that was compelling, and so that was eventually the winning criteria. But to me, again, it's sort of arbitrary, and it doesn't mean anything negative towards the other business models. And the world is your oyster, and you guys can go and crush it, and I'm confident that you will. So thanks very much.
Give it up one last time for our finalists. Congratulations to all three of you. Great job.
Fight Club, found this Fight Club. Turn these lights up, burn these mics up. Put your life up, raise the price up. It's survival of the fittest, bitches Fight Club. Come inspect my deck. Wu-Tang, got a bicycle kick pitch. Liu Kang, keep the ironclad Aki strategy. Fatal flying strikes to your balance sheet. This is sink or swim, you gon' have to float. When I'm snapping throats in my patent moat, I've stayed patient, diligent, risk mitigation. Differentiation keeps me out of litigation. Liquidation rights, what's my valuation? I can pick a price. Growth chart is like a hockey stick, I'm like, he shoots, he scores, hit another milestone. Tesla Road's about to put some miles on. Why you mean mugging needed mezzanine? Went from rounds ABC to B to B, we getting green. Here's a toast, get the Johnny Walker Black label. Went from bootstrap to a clean cap table. Fight Club, found this Fight Club. Turn these lights up, burn these mics up. Put your life up, raise the price up. It's survival of the fittest, bitches Fight Club. Fight Club, found this Fight Club. Turn these lights up, burn these mics up. Put your life up, raise the price up. It's survival of the fittest, bitches Fight Club. Incubator to accelerator. My stock is on a high rise elevator. I'm